Hi, I'm Stacy Tetchner, CEO of the National Speakers Association. But today I'm coming to you in my role as the Executive Director of the NSA Foundation. I am excited to introduce you to a video series created by the Foundation that features 10 NSA leading ladies who have served as president of the association during the last 43 years. This series will feature unique insights and stories from these leading ladies on the crucial roles they played in NSA's history and development. Everything will culminate with an in-person reception and fundraising event at Influence 2016 in Phoenix. I look forward to seeing you there.
We're a big frickin' battleship. We don't move very fast because you need to get people involved. You need to get people engaged and on board because we're a volunteer organization. If people don't like what you're doing, they're gonna say, bye-bye. And so I think to be a good leader in an organization like NSA, you just have to have patience. You need to talk to people. You need to explain what you're trying to do and listen and not be so married to your own position that you're not willing to morph it or change it or even let it go. I think it's really about the whole inclusiveness and collaboration. You know, what I'm most proud of during my tenure in leadership at NSA, starting from the board at 2005, being elected in 2008 into the secession, was, especially during a recession period, making some tough strategic decisions. And one of the things that we had been wrestling with for quite a few years was, who do we really serve? Sounds kind of basic, but the reality is that we were having all kinds of people joining NSA. We had the traditional keynoters and trainers, but we had facilitators, coaches, consultants, authors, internet marketers, celebrities, broadcasters. So who do we best serve? Do we serve the working level speaker? Do we serve emerging speakers? Do we serve just keynoters? And I think NSA was sending a lot of mixed messages because we hadn't really strategically defined it. So we spent quite a bit of time trying to define what is a professional speaker. Kind of sounds obvious, but the reality is we coalesced into the definition of a working level speaker who shares their expertise through the spoken word, either face-to-face or virtually. And if that resonates with you, whatever discipline you come from, then we have a home for you. And then once we were able to identify what is a professional speaker, then we could put together a strategic plan, a strategy on how do we best serve that speaker so that they can be relevant in today's marketplace and in the future. And what I'm particularly proud of is that strategic plan is still in place. And I mean, it's morphed over time, but I think that was a really good foundational piece of work that we needed to do as a leadership team. When you ask what's my favorite memory, I have lots of great memories of chapter visits and the international visits and working with the board. But the one memory that comes to mind is at the end of the convention, Influence 11. And we all gather around and dance. I love to dance, especially with NSA. And I remember Katy Perry's song, Fireworks, came on. And there was just this incredible feeling of, I am done with being president. And it was a great year, great leadership secession, and that I was dancing with my friends. It just felt so good. To me, the spirit of NSA is when I walk into a room and I feel included. I feel like they're my family. I feel like they care about me and we're willing to share, even though we're all competitors and the pie has gotten smaller over the years, contrary to popular belief, I believe. But that spirit of NSA is what brings us all together. It's truly unique. I don't see it in any other association, but it really lives at the national level. I am concerned for the chapters. I don't know how well they continue to perpetuate our values of sharing, caring, and inclusivity. And I think that it's something that we all work very, very hard at to make sure that it's kept alive, so that it just drives me nuts when I see somebody who just does something at a very small level that goes counter to those values. Like if there's a group of people talking and somebody comes up and wants to join in the conversation and they kind of give them the cold shoulder because, well, this conversation is really important. We don't have time. No. We need to just open it up, continue the conversation, but at least include them. And it's the little things that just make me go a little crazy, because it's really the core foundation of who we are and why we are so different as an association.